by unannounced like I normally would. Ethan meets me on the porch instead of inviting me in like he normally would, and I gathered from his distant but polite tone and body language that he was basically shooing me away. I was hurt that a man who had always treated me like a daughter was being cold, but I didn't say anything about it and left. Over the next couple of weeks, my ex-in-laws continued to hold me at arm's length, where once I would consider them not only family, but close friends. I used to take Olivia to doctor's appointments and shopping trips, but texts asking her about her next appointment or inviting her to come shopping with me went unanswered. I used to go fishing and go karting with Ethan, but these invites also stopped. I had a sneaking suspicion Nathan was behind the sudden change in my ex-in-laws, and I also started to notice a change in my daughter. Because Nathan and I were never actually married, there was no actual custody agreement between us. She would just text her dad if she wanted him to come pick her up, or text me if she wanted to come home. She's always been a daddy's girl and spent more time with him than she did at home with me, and I was fine with that, but after the dinner, she spent a lot more time at home with me. One day, she went with her dad, only to call me within the hour crying and asking me to pick her up. On the way home, I gently reminded her that she could talk to me about anything, even if it was hard, and that adjusting to her dad having Kelsey in his life would be a challenge, but if she had any problems, she could tell me, and I would help her fix them. She then told me what had transpired over from her point of view. Her dad and Kelsey had been dating for about 6 months before my daughter told me, and she pretty much knew about it from the beginning. Nathan told her she couldn't tell me about it, and she agreed because she didn't want us to fight. Nathan also had Kelsey around my daughter from the beginning, and my daughter was wary of her at first but started to like her. The day after the dinner, Olivia texted my daughter and basically said, "You're not in any trouble, but don't mention your mom around Kelsey again." My daughter texted back asking why, and she said, "It's just easier not to upset her." Kelsey started doing all the things with my ex-in-laws I used to do. She took Olivia to doctor's appointments and went shopping with her, and she went fishing with Ethan and even tried to replicate my coconut cake. My daughter tried talking to her dad and said it felt like Kelsey was trying to replace me, and he just said, "She's just being their daughter-in-law, your mother isn't their daughter-in-law anymore." Still, my daughter is stubborn and insisted it wasn't fair that her mother was being excluded from the family. Nathan just kept repeating, "She's not family," to which my daughter yelled, "She's my mom, that makes her more family than Kelsey." At this, Kelsey apparently got up and left the room while Nathan ran after her. Kelsey didn't just leave the room, she took her keys, got in her car, and drove away. Nathan drove after her, while Ethan and Olivia started scolding my daughter and saying she needed to apologize to Kelsey when she got back. That's when my daughter called me in tears and asked me to come pick her up. She's insistent that she doesn't want to go back over there until they all apologize to her, and I don't blame her. As sad as I am for myself, my heart breaks tenfold for her. Update 2. In the last couple of months, I've gotten a lawyer and have been working out custody with Nathan, which was rough at first, but then calmed down. I don't want to go into too many details because this situation doesn't really involve me anymore, just my ex, and he is still my daughter's father. So I'll give the short version. When Nathan was contacted by my lawyer, he started blowing up my phone, saying I was trying to take his daughter and all his money away from him, and